What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dragon's Den. I'm Diamond Dragon. Thank you for joining me today. How you guys doing?
Motherfucker.
What's up, Bruto? How you doing? I am so over this heat. Second straight day close to 100 degrees, and thank God it's gonna cool off in a hurry over the next week. Hopefully that becomes a permanent thing. So, we'll get into this here in just a little bit, but I was actually looking at the leaderboards on baseball, and I got a decision to make as it pertains to Madeline Wu. Because what we're seeing with her is an anomaly. On one hand, she's not leading... Oh, great. Look at that. The Dodgers already jumped on the Rockies. Which, by the way, we're going to get into this here in just a little bit, but last night... So, this season in baseball is just certified bonkers. But on one hand, Madeline is not leading the league in ERA, which is kind of a big deal because... part of the pitching Triple Crown is leading the league in ERA, but if you look at single season records, her current season has the best ERA. And with our new ego structure, our ego is rising slower than it was before, so I've added some elements to minimum ego, and Triple Crowns are one of them. But we'll get to that here in just a little bit. Situation in Ukraine. There has been some Russian advancement on the northern front near Zarichny. There's also been Russian advancement. Now, Deep State did update their maps for the last couple of days. I didn't have access to it yesterday, so here's what we got. We got Russian advancement all along the southern front, stretching from the southeast front, stretching from Filia all the way as far south as Olhivsky. So yeah, Russian advancement all along the front. Baseball from yesterday. Los Angeles.
What the hell was that?
Rockies and Dodgers. The Rockies are one of the worst teams in baseball history. Meanwhile, the Dodgers are fighting the Brewers for the best record in baseball. Not only did the Rockies beat Shohei Ohtani on the mound, and one of the best teams in the league, but this is actually one of the few times where the Rockies won and didn't have to come from behind. They held the lead from beginning to end. Rockies defeat the Dodgers 8-3. Pirates over the Blue Jays 2-1. All the scoring was in the first inning. Phillies with 20 hits on the Mariners. And they defeat the Mariners 11-2. Tigers defeat the Astros 7-2 on the strength of a 6-run first inning. Diamondbacks over the Guardians 3-2 in 10 innings. Marlins defeat the Cardinals 6-2. Nationals over the Mets 5-4. Braves defeat the White Sox 1-0. Now, Yankees and Rays. The Yankees were throwing a perfect game through the 6th inning. They ended their perfect game in the 7th. But, going into the bottom of the 8th, the Yankees still had a 2-0 lead. They still damn near fucked it up. Sorry, a 3-0 lead. Still damn near fucked it up. Rays scored 1 in the 8th and 2 in the 9th to send it into extras, but the Yankees unfucked up with 3 runs in the 10th, defeating the Rays 6-4. Rangers over the Royals 6-3. Athletics defeat the Twins 4-2 in 10 innings. Cubs over the Brewers 4-3. Cubs just destroyed the Brewers in this series. Angels over the Reds 2-1, and Padres defeat the Giants 8-1. Well, we ready to get this shit started? So you may recall yesterday we decided to start sitting Lane Russo. Now we are going to be sitting Lane Russo for today. Now, what do I mean by Madeline Wu? Let's go to pitching. So as you can see, Madeline Wu's 2.14 ERA is third in the league right now. But if you look at single season records, if the season were to end today, it would be the single best ERA in league history. So we got a decision to make, and that's because Triple Crowns do affect our ego. It affects our minimum ego. Now, because of this, Madeline Wu leads the league in wins and strikeouts. And it looks like she's going to, wins is still up in the air with Burt Mad, but strikeouts, it looks like she's going to win. Madeline Wu could very well win the pitching Triple Crown. Meanwhile, Mia is tied with Lane Russo in home runs, but leading the league in batting average and RBIs. Now, yesterday she got off to a bit of a rough start, going 2 for 5 in game 1, but then lit it up, hitting 4 home runs to tie Lane in the home run lead and building her batting average lead to 14 points over Lane Russo and her RBI lead to 18. 1 home run today, and Mia is in the lead for the Triple Crown. Now, she's also 32 RBIs away from the single season RBI record. She could, with 24 games to go, she could potentially reach that. So that is what we're playing for right now. Yesterday, we did clinch the best record in the league. So with 6 sets to go, all we've really got is milestones to play for, including 100 wins. Including 100 wins, it's very possible our minimum ego could go up by 5 this season. Also, in player development, Glade did go up by a rank, which brought our ego up to 45. And I feel the need to remind you, when we brought back baseball, our ego was 40. Now the Pittsburghs actually won a game. Okay, Lane, you're sitting. I'm going to put Aerith at left field. I will come in at right. Willow leads off. I will bat second. Aerith bats. We'll have Jenny bat third. Mia cleanup. Put Draken at DH. And log a catcher. Okay. After a bit of a rough streak, it looks like Jenny's come back. Jenny'd a lot yesterday. So we are going to be seeing Lane Russo again starting tomorrow. Now it's outside. Now it's inside. And she lines out to second. Out number 1. Oh, she is not in the zone at all. And still getting the call. This could get interesting. Not the middle base hit. All right, Jenny, look for your pitch. No, excuse me. No double plays. She doesn't have much movement on her pitches. Yeah, she hasn't thrown in the zone at all. God damn it. That probably would have been grounded to short anyway. All right, Mia. And she flies out to center field. Out number 3. So this is going to get interesting. Grounded to cryptid on the first. Out number 1. Yesterday, Madeline did have a really good start. She went the full 9. However, she did bring her ERA up after giving up a 3-run home run in the 9th. It went from 2.10 to 2.14. And grounded to Jenny. She didn't get a strikeout, but she did go 1-2-3. Go to the second, it's still scoreless. High fly ball, left center, and that's out number 1. Up the middle base hit. Runner on first, 1 out. Same situation we were in last inning.
The designated hitter, number 5.
1-0. 2-0. She's throwing 2 pitches in the zone. Make that 3. 2 of them came off bats, and the other one was swung on and missed.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 28.
Again, we got a hit, but nothing more. Bottom 2, it's still scoreless.
The designated hitter,
Great. Okay, grounded to Jenny. Out number 1.
now batting, the first baseman, number 69.
Number nice. That was a strike. Popped up and foul. And that's going to be a base hit to center field.
The right fielder,
Give me the cutter.
number 19.
Now the 4-seamer. Grounded to Amberst. 1. Might have been out by half a step, but you know, with that speed, it was going to be a close play anyway. Swing and a miss at number 3. They get a hit and nothing else. We go to the third, it's still scoreless.
The catcher, number 20.
Okay, that was a good pitch. Still on banter screen? Oh shit! Oops. He didn't miss anything.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 35.
God damn it. Oh, that's an infield hit for Willow. Just as exciting as Rocky's game. And that gets down fair. Now it's going to be a double for me, sending Willow over to third. We got second and third, one out.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 41.
And Jenny up the middle. That's going to score the run.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 25.
And Mia flies out to right. But we did score to take a 1-0 lead.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 17.
You know, it is kind of funny you mentioned that because Rocky's games can be pretty exciting if you're a fan of the opposing team.
Second baseman, number 61.
That was strike 3.
Third baseman, number 18.
0-2. He thought about it. Now at number 3.
Now batting,
Go to the fourth. It's still 1-0.
number 45.
And Eric to left for a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman,
How you doing, Rez?
number 46.
And Amber's foul. 1-1. Procrastinating. Okay, that last one was outside. That 1-1 pitch I got no problem with, but the 1-2 pitch, that was outside. Up the middle base hit. That'll send Arrows over to second. We got 2 on, 1 out. Okay, so who's my DH? Okay. This could get interesting. Up the middle base hit. That's going to load the bases.
Now batting, the catcher, number 20.
Okay, maybe not. Strikeout over double play any day.
The center fielder, number 35.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Willow with the grand slam gives us a 5-0 lead. And then I promptly ground out to short. Out number 3. Okay, so I'm gonna do something kind of silly. It looks like this is gonna be a bit of a struggle. So I want Dragon to play defense at catcher. This means Madeline is gonna bat. Now, this is actually not as bad as it sounds. That's because Madeline is one of our best hitting pitchers, and the fact that she's doing really good on the mound means that she is not a free out at the plate. We do lose Enlog's defense behind the plate, but that's fine. We had so far we had one good inning, and if they're gonna give the Scroungers that call, this could get interesting. Popped up. Mia under it. Out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number
And by the way, yes, I know she's still Madeline Wu and not Resblot, but it didn't save, and the last couple of weeks have just been hell in a handbasket. Haven't had time to go back and remake the Resblot player. Okay, we don't need a double play. Well, let me rephrase that. Haven't had the energy to go back and remake the Resblot player. Well, since you're going to say that, Rez, I think what I'm going to do is keep her Madeline Wu for the rest of the season, and give you a player next season. Because Madeline is fighting for a potential triple crown right now.
now batting, the first baseman, number 41.
And that will find its way into a glove, out number 1.
The shortstop,
And by the way, so is Mia. She leads the league in batting average and home runs. Or batting average and RBIs, and she's tied with Lane Russo in home runs. Would have been ball 2. Or should have been ball 2. Up the middle, base hit. So now she's 1 for 3. I should bring up that she's going to need hits in her next 2 at-bats to bring that batting average up. That gets down. And Mia's out at third.
the second baseman, number 46.
I got a runner in scoring position. Well, my niece hit her 50th career home run. Took her long enough. I hit that in a season. I guess that might actually be a double for Draken. Okay, so our bats are starting to pick it up.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 28.
Hitting really close to home there, Rez. Now, granted, my bad knees were because of wrestling. But yeah, hitting really close to home there. And they get out of the inning, but we scored 2 to take a 7-0 lead into the bottom of the 5th. Took an arrow in the knee. It felt like an arrow in the knee. And the funny thing is, during training, what did weaken my knees was tantamount to an arrow in the knee. That was a strike. Yeah, I was. I'd practice my finisher like 10, 15 times a day. You know, probably the move that they had me practice the most often was a DDT. Oh, jeez. But yeah, the move that they would have me practice the most often was a DDT. Well, when I changed my finisher to the flying double knee, I'd practice it like 10 to 15 times. Well, the thing of it is, when I would come down, I would actually overshoot. And the reason I'd overshoot is so I didn't collapse my opponent's sternum. Well, this meant I'd overshoot by like 6 inches, so my knees would actually hit the mound, would hit the ring. Well, that meant that my knees took the brunt of the damage. I didn't wear knee pads. And that weakened my knees to a point to where one day while I was at work, I was throwing away trash. My knee turned, but my leg didn't, and it was a complete dislocation of my knee. Yeah, it sucked. You know, the weakness in my knees didn't go away for like 3 years afterwards, and you know, I was slated to be scouted by an Iowa-based promo, and that didn't work out. You know, they told me that I'd have to learn a whole new moveset, one that didn't use my knees so much, and that meant putting on about 60 pounds and learning a more power-based moveset. Oh, she's safe. Remember, kids, where your knee pads really end up like this guy. No kidding. You know, it's funny you mention that, Rudo, because knee pads are part of the standard issue equipment at work, stocking shelves, and I still don't wear them. Even to this day, I don't wear knee pads. Oh, they really don't. They really don't. The knee pads at work, they're hard plastic, and and while they do offer some padding, it's not a whole lot. And I just don't like the feel of hard plastic on my knees. Got him looking out, number 2. And the funny thing is, I actually did for a while have volleyball knee pads. Volleyball knee pads are actually really good. Lots of padding. It's just they got lost in the shuffle somewhere, and I don't know where they are. I haven't seen them for like 10 years. But yeah, I really like volleyball knee pads. And that's going to get down into right. That is true. However, the retailers around me, they sell children's volleyball knee pads, which are very small for me. Okay, so they get 2 on, but don't score. We go to the 7th. It's still 8-0. Yeah, probably. I want to see if we can get Mia at least one more at bat. She's going to need a hit to bring her batting average up. Maybe she can get a... Well, looks like she's going to. And maybe she can get a home run out of it to take the home run lead. And Madeline grounds into a double play to end the inning. If we don't score, we go to the bottom of the 7th. It's 8-0. Let's see if we can get one more inning out of her. You know, the lowest we've ever seen from her is 2.07. If we can get one more inning out of her, that'll bring her down to 2.06. Yeah, go eat something. Grounded to Mia on the first. Out number 1. And see you later, Rez.
The right fielder, number 19.
Out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, number 92.
You know, what was it, 2 weeks ago? Arya had that phenomenal start where she went 9, shut him out. Only needed 77 pitches. That's off the wall. Okay, rattled hitter. Should be a free out. Well, back to Madeline. We go to the 8th. It's 8-0.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 35.
Don't know if I like those last 2. First one was just fine. Don't know if I like those last 2.
Number 85.
I was outside. Uh-oh, here we go. 2-1. And that's a line out to short.
Now batting, the first baseman, number
Jenny's 0 for 4, but she does have an RBI. So she's not in the zone either. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Still 8-0.
Now batting, the second
Okay, 9-1-2. You know what? Saccad.
number 44.
You know, Game 4 last Friday, Game 4 on Friday, did tear our bullpen apart, but, you know, we do have some relievers. Oh, and Game 4 yesterday, we gave Baldy a start. He went 5 innings and qualified for the win. A closer going 5 innings. We pitch him 3 innings a lot, but we've never pitched him 5. Uh-oh. Grounded to Jenny. Steps on first for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 11.
Swing and a miss at number 3. We go to the 9th.
Now batting,
Got me at the plate. She's 2 for 4. Gonna need a hit to bring that batting average back up. That is high. It is deep. Is it deep enough? It's off the wall. So she goes 3 for 5. That does bring her batting average up, but it's not a home run. So she still remains tied with Lane Russo.
number 45.
God damn it, that should have been another bomb. Bring Aerith back to the 30 home run club. Oh, that's going to drop. And Mia is out at the plate.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Base coaching.
6.
Learn it. Well, we don't score, but we go to the bottom of the 9th. It's still 8-0. All right. Okay, you have no stamina. Rudo.
Number 19.
You struggled your last time out. I did not want to bring in Rudo. He's probably not going to be ready for his start. Swing and a miss out number 1. Well, he might be if he can get some fast outs. Grounded to cryptid. Out number 2. Last batter. Grounded to cryptid on to first. 9 pitches to get out of the inning, and that is ball game. Throwing another shutout. Love to see it. 5 hits. We didn't strike him out that much. Only 10 strikeouts. But Madeline did bring her ERA down. It's 2.06. And if I recall right, Todd Mercado is... Of course. Oh, and by the way, Madeline now becomes our first S-ranked player ever. Need to make one change. That brings us up to 6.66. Plus 9 velo. Why couldn't you get that during the game? The problem is, I kind of wanted that to be through player development, because that's an achievement I still haven't gotten. Yeah, that's actually one thing that I was able to do. I made a spreadsheet with all of our players and their rankings, so it'll actually tell me where we are with our average. And tell me when to bring my ego up. Oh, and I should also bring up, if I recall right, we got Madeline Season 2 as an A-. You know, she just filled a position of need, replacing Jean Hardcore. Do you see what I see? Something we have never seen before. Oh, you can't see my cursor. Right there. We finally have something on our stat board. Our rotation is now our best. Is now our best element. We have a 1 in our rotation. That is something we have never seen before. Even after 5 seasons on our first franchise, we have never, ever seen that. can come in and catch. At DH, let's bring in Angel Rose. No. Cornhusker to DH. Angel Rose at second. Put Chrono Gear at third. Wait, who has the better arm strength? Okay, yeah. Chrono Gear at third. Keep Aerith at left field. Bat her third. So all we need to do is get Baldy and Eric some action, and obligations have been met. In game 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 35.
And it's blocked again!
1-1. 2-1. 3-1. And grind out to second, out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 85.
That was up. Maybe a bit inside. Wasn't on the plate. 1-2. 2-2. And that'll be a dribbler to third, out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, number
Alright, Aerith, get a hit and bring Mia up. Don't know about that one. 2-2. Full count. Okay, that was a good pitch. We go to the bottom of the first, it's still scoreless. Last time out, Aria Frederick did well enough to get us the win. That was a strike. One, two. Probably have her go 6. Depending on our lead by the 5th inning, probably have her go 6. Bring in Eric for the 7th. Baldy for the 9th. Make a decision on the 8th depending on how Eric is doing. Again, that just depends on where we are in the 5th inning. You know, if we can crush these guys. Popped up, center field. Willow covering ground out there at center field. Even with her subpar speed. Her not Lane Russo speed. Two, 2-1. Good pitch. Full count. And she grounds out to second. Out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 88.
Up the middle base hit. Gets a runner on with 1 out.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 38.
And that gets 2 base hit. First and second, 1 out.
Now batting,
inside. 1-1. Fly ball and foul. 1-2. Two. That was up. Here we go again. And then Cryptid grounds out to short, out number 3. We go to the bottom of the second, still scoreless. Under to Angel Rose on the first, out number 1. Give me the screwball, down and in. You like it high. Probably don't like it around your balls. That was strike 3. Out number 2. Okay, give me the slider. Up and away. So get them ready for your forkball by throwing a lot of breaking pitches. Or fastball by throwing a lot of breaking pitches. I mean, if you're getting outs, why not? We go to the third, it's still scoreless. That's high, but not deep enough. Out number 1. Flip the lineup, we go back to Willow. She's 0 for 1. And that's up the middle base hit. So we're going to need somebody else to get on base. Outside. And none of those were strikes. Okay, that was a good pitch. 1-1. And foul. I got to that one a little on the late side. Or a little early. 2-2. Full count. God damn it. We go to the third, bottom of the third, still scoreless. Swing and a miss at number 1. So it doesn't look like we're going to be bringing Baldy in for a 3-inning save because our offense just isn't doing anything. Although I should bring up that we were in the same position last game against these guys and started going off, although we only scored 8 last game. You know it's messed up when you say only score 8. Swing and a miss at number 2. Grounded a chrono gear. Steps on first, out number 3. Go to the fourth, it's still scoreless. Uh-oh. Mia, deep to right. So now Mia takes the lead. Mia with 55 home runs, Lane Russo 54. If the season ends now, Mia wins the Triple Crown. God damn it, Chrono Gear. You couldn't be a step faster. And none of those were strikes.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5.
That one was up. And out, and inside. Well, that's going to get down into the gap. Might actually be a double. And it's going to be close. Double. Double for Draken. We've got a runner in scoring position. 2 outs. Cryptid at the plate.
Number 28.
That is high and deep to right, left center.
Designated hitter, number 28.
Outside. 1-1. And that's grounded to third, but we scored 3 to take a 3-0 lead into the bottom of the 4th.
The first baseman, number 69.
That was strike 3. Way to go, game. Another runner that's on base that should have been a strikeout.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 19.
0-2. Still hitting a foul. And foul. Will you stop with the foul balls? Oh my God, really? Thank you.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 11.
Might still have a double play here. And of course we get to the foul balls. No double play for you. Grounded to Mia. 1, 2, double play. We go to the 5th, it's 3-0.
The center fielder, number 35.
High and deep, but not deep enough. Out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 85.
And I ground out to second, out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 45.
No 3-pitch inning. Fuck you. Two, 1. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. It's still 3-0.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 9.
So yeah, I'm not bringing Baldy in for a 3-inning save. Popped up. Right center. Willow covering ground at center field at number 1.
The center fielder, number 14.
Popped up behind home plate. Out number 2. Aria Frederick. She's having a great start. Grounded to Angel Rose on to first. Out number 3. 5 innings of shutout baseball. 1 hit. And that hit was illegitimate. And then Mia flies out to center field. Out number 1.
The first baseman, number 88.
Okay, good pitch. Now it's outside. Now it's up. Now number 2.
The second baseman, number 38.
That's high and deep and at the wall. Bottom 6, it's 3-0. Okay, you got 7, 8, and 9. Or 6, 7, and 8. Foul ball. No, 7, 8, and 9. That was a strike. And that's gonna be extras. Fly ball, center field. That's gonna advance the runner. What the hell was that? Why did he lift his glove when he got the ball? That should have been a double play. Okay, so when it comes to the tag, that was the right call, but the technique was all wrong. The ball was right where Chrono Gear wanted, but when he caught the ball, he lifted his arm, which allowed the base runner to slide in right under him. That should have been an out. Out number 2. Okay, top of the lineup. Oh, got him to chase. That's out number 3. So they get a runner on third, but can't do anything with him. We go to the 7th. It's still 3-0. And that's fair. Throw to second. Leadoff double.
The third baseman, number 28.
And that's up the middle. That's going to send Draken over to third.
Designated hitter,
Although with his speed.
28.
And that's foul. Hit it too far to the third base side. That scores a run. They only had one play. That was home. Or that was the first. It's 4-0. Playing small ball to get some runs. And then Willow flies out to center field, but we scored 1, take a 4-0 lead into the bottom of the 7th. Aria Frederick is on fire. That is not going to last very long. Swing and a miss at number 1. Okay, so he does have some stamina. This has the potential to be a conventional save situation, something we very rarely ever see anymore. Popped up and foul. Trying to induce a double play here. And the count's full. Well, he didn't get the double play, but she does line out to center field. For out number 2. Okay, now we don't need a double play. That should have been strike 3. Now there's a runner in scoring position. Batter's still at the plate, and he shouldn't be. Swing and a miss. Aria Frederick, 7 innings of shutout baseball. We go to the 8th. It's 4-0. Now number 1. And Aerith lines out to third. Okay, so she's 1 for 3, but that one was a much-needed home run. That was inside. Okay, so she's 1 for 4. But she's still in the Triple Crown lead. Okay. 6, 7, and 8. And that's a base hit up the middle. All right, Eric. Try and keep him off the board. Or at least give up no more than 1 run. That was a strike. They were actually, no, they were both strikes. This is not going to be a pleasant inning, is it? Swing and a miss out number 1. Okay, tense hitter, 1 out. A little fast for my liking, though. Popped up behind home plate. Out number 2. Don't pitch around him. One, 2. Foul down the line. Got him looking. We go to the 9th. It's 4-0. Wait, how many hits do we have? We got 7 hits. Welcome to Earth, everybody. That's high and deep. Okay, makes me a little more comfortable.
Number 5.
5-0, and we're going to probably stick it out with Eric for a couple of outs, then go to Baldy. See if he can't get the last out. Out number 2. Oh, they finally went to the bullpen. Up the middle base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 28.
So we go to the bottom of the 9th. It's 5-0 after the Chrono Gear home run. Okay, so you got a tense hitter. There should be an out. And that's a base hit up the middle. Hey, Eric, before you fuck it up, could you at least get 2 outs?
The shortstop, number 11.
And that gets by. It's going to be first and third, nobody out. Locked in hitter, although she is 0 for 3. She started the game on fire, and she is an RBI man. This could get interesting. Okay, so that's going to score a run. 2.
Number 54.
So now I can do what I want for the last 2 games of the set. Popped up and ball game. The worst offensive performance we've seen since we brought back baseball, but we still managed to get the win because Aria Frederick, oh my god. Miyaguwu did not have a good game. She went 1 for 4, although she did hit a crucial 55th home run to take the lead from Lane Russo. So now she's in the Triple Crown lead. Okay, so Amberst is getting power, contact, and speed, possibly getting contact versus right-handed pitching. But we're going to be doing that here in just a little bit. It is here that I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, second half of our set. I will see you all in a little bit. Alright, I'm back. So I am keeping an eye on the Rockies and Dodgers game. So far, the Dodgers have scored in every inning. They are in the fifth. They did score in the fifth. It's 8-2. This could be, depending on the Rockies pitching, this could actually be the first time we've seen something in over 20 years. A team scoring in every inning. I'm gonna have to look that up to see if when the last time a road team scored in every inning. So I am keeping an eye on that. Anyway, we ready to continue this shit? All right. Going into game 3, Mia is in place to win the Triple Crown. I'm gonna give her 2 more games to see if she can hit a couple of home runs, and then for the rest of the season, it's gonna be a race between her and Lane Russo. And honestly, I'm actually kind of excited to see how that plays out. You know, can Lane Russo block Mia from the Triple Crown? And so far through 2 games, this has been the worst offensive output we've had since we brought back baseball. 11 runs total. Yesterday we scored that in 1 inning. Meanwhile, the Slickbacks, I gotta see their roster, see if they still have Terrence Hooper. And if he's gotten any at-bats so far, I mean, 99 games in, he's been on their team the entire season. He was signed in free agency. Okay, so it's the Slickbacks. I didn't see any notice that he's been released. He has not. He's still on their team and still hasn't taken it at bat. Wow. So they're first in their division, and they're doing it with 20 players. That's actually kind of impressive. All right, N-Log coming to catch. Last time out, Burt Matt had himself a decent game. Got us the win. Although we are at home. I brought his ERA down to sub 3.5. Remember when his ERA was sub 3? Can we go back to that? Okay, solid contact there. Not a good sign. And base it up the middle. Give me the cutter, down and away. Oh, 2. So no double play. Okay, so they're taking him to 3 strikes and then getting foul balls off of him. That was strike 3. That was absolutely strike 3. Line right to Jenny out, number 1. Out number 2. Sends the runner over to third, but we got the out.
The first baseman, number 13.
And lined right to Chrono Gear, out number 3. So they get a runner on third, but can't do anything with him. We go to the bottom of the first, it's still scoreless. Willow up the middle, base hit. That should give me an at-bat this inning. And at home, that's a small outfield. Up the middle, base hit. 2 on, nobody out. That was inside. One. That's going to be 2. We do have Willow on third. And Mia at the plate. Her lead is down to 11 points in batting average after a 1-for-4 game last game. 2-0. 3-0. That's a walk. They were not pitching to her. They wanted to get to Jenny. And Jenny's again. That gives us the lead. It's 1-0 and sends Mia over to third. Jenny be like, fuck you, I'm Jenny Beans. And Chrono Gear up the middle for a base hit. That's going to score Mia. It's 2-0.
Second baseman, number 28.
Okay, that was a good pitch. That was a really good pitch. And that drops for a base hit. That's going to load the bases with 2 outs. I think I got away with one there. That probably should have been a catch. Meanwhile, N-Log is threatening to go below 400. Well, not yet. Base hit to right. That scores a run. It's 3-0. Good pitch. And Burt Matt up the middle for a base hit. It's 4-0. And it keeps the bases loaded. Willow has a single already this inning. And she has another one. That's into the gap. That could score 2. Keep that to a single. 6-0 in the first. And Ambrose lines out to second, but we scored 6 to take an early 6-0 lead. By the way, up to this point, we've scored a grand total of 13 runs. I know I said 11, but yeah, 8 plus 5 is 13. Swing and a miss, out number 1.
The left fielder, number 22.
And that got too much of the plate. Don't do that again. Swing and a miss, out number 2.
Now back, the catcher, number 3.
And that is going to drop for a base hit. Well, easy come, easy go.
The right fielder, number 5.
No speed, so they're not going to try and steal. We don't have to win this battle here. We do have a struggling pitcher. Okay, full count. Keep it out of the zone. Okay, that's fine. We got a pitcher that's struggling on the mound, which means she's probably going to struggle at the plate, and with 2 outs, she can't bunt. And she gets a base hit to left. And it's going to score a run.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 33.
That's not a good sign. He lost to a rattled pitcher. That's not a good sign either. That was a strike. That was a strike. That was strike 4. I got the strikeout, but they scored 1 to cut our lead to 5.
The right fielder, number 5.
What kind of a pitch was that? And I ground out to short. Out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 25.
Good pitch. 1-1. That was inside. 2-2. And that's going to get down into the gap. And it's going to be a double for Mia. She is now 1 for 1. Batting average is still down. She's probably at, what, 565, 566?
Number 41.
Last time up, they walked Mia to get to Jenny, and she made them pay. That was just over the wall, but it still counts as a home run. 8-1. And Chrono Gear up the middle for a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 28.
That was inside. 1-2. 2-2. Full count. That's a walk. So we got first and second, 1 out.
Now batting,
2 already across. N-log, 1 for 1. Good pitch. And that's going to get into the gap. That's going to score a run. That's going to be an RBI for N-log. It's 9-1.
the pitcher, number 32.
And then Burt grinds into a double play. But we scored 3 to take a 9-1 lead into the third.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 11.
All right, Burt, could you start putting up some zeros? At this rate, Baldy isn't going to have a save this set. He didn't have a save last set either. That's because we started him in game 4. Oh, kept him at second. Okay. That was a little too hard hit.
Baseman, number 13.
Remember in season 1 of our first franchise where Bert had a forkball that was so dangerous they could see it coming and exactly where, and they still couldn't touch it? That was strike 4. And that'll be a base hit. First and third, 1 out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 32.
And that'll bring in a run.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 22.
Okay, so he's starting to struggle again. 203rd innings, 55 pitches. Popped up. Moving foul. That's going to advance the runner to third.
Now batting, the catcher, number 3.
Curveball. Got him looking. Out number 3. But they scored a run. It's 9-2 going into the bottom of the third.
Center fielder, number 35.
2-0. Make that 10-1. Willow, welcome to the 50 Home Run Club. I hope you enjoy your stay. And that's going to be a gap for Amherst.
Now batting, the right,
Or wait, is that Aerith? Yeah, Amherst.
number 85.
God damn it, got to that one too late. Should have been another bomb. 1-1. Up the middle base hit. That brings me out to the plate. She's already 1 for 1, and we're knocking this pitcher around.
The shortstop,
They're keeping her in.
number 25.
Inside. Good pitch. 1-2. Got to that one way too early. Out at third. That's going to send the runner over to third.
Now batting, the first baseman, number
Okay, I was asking for that one. Had the perfect pitch to crush, and I got there way early. Good pitch. And Jenny pops it up. Out number 3.
Now batting, the
Okay, so we tied that exchange. It's 10-2 going into the 4th. All right, Bert, time to lock it down. I don't feel comfortable with 3-inning saves unless we have a 10-run lead. Stop with the foul balls. Oh, nice stop by Cryptid. Out number 1.
now batting, the pitcher, number
They're keeping her in. Really? So this pitcher can't pitch, but she can hit. That's bullshit.
The second baseman, number 33.
So Bert is losing to the pitcher. This will probably be his last inning. He is struggling. 3 1/3 innings, 70 pitches. He's keeping them off the board. He's just not getting. Outs. Well, largely keeping him off the board.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 11.
That was a strike. Not helped by the fact that they're fouling off a ton of pitches, and oh, that should be 2. 1, 2. Bottom 4, it's 10-2.
The third baseman, number 88.
And that gets down for a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 28.
That was way inside. That was down and inside. And then Cryptid grinds into a double play. Well, Inlock's 2 for 2, and they're playing her shallow in the outfield. God damn it! Did not want to swing at that. They were playing her shallow. That would have been. That could have been extras. Go to the 5th. It's 10-2. 74 pitches. You got the heart. You got the meat of the lineup. Looks like we're going to lose this exchange. Losing this exchange doesn't necessarily mean losing the game. Stop with the foul balls already. Swing and a miss out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 13.
Grounded to Cryptid on the first, out number 2.
The shortstop, number 32.
And that caught a lot of the plate. I was asking for that one. Okay, can you at least get out of this inning, minimizing damage?
Number 22.
Remember in our first franchise where Bert was a second half pitcher? He would be horrible in the first half, but then absolutely destroy him in the. Well, there goes that. Dodgers didn't score in the 6th. You know, he pitched lights out in the second half. Grounded to Cryptid on the first, out number 3. They scored 1, cut our lead to 7.
Now pitching, number 36.
Okay, so, yeah, on his own, Bert just got that run back. Good pitch. And Willow up the middle for a base hit.
Now batting,
Okay, Amherst is 2 for 3.
number 46.
1-0. Up the middle base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 85.
What kind of a pitch was that? 2-0. Good pitch. Maybe a touch outside. Full count. And that's a walk that loads the bases. Guess who's at the plate? She is 1 for 2.
Number 20.
She grounded out last time. Or flew out last time. Good pitch. That was up. 2-2. Now that's not going to go down as an at-bat because she did knock in the run. That is a sacrifice. So she doesn't lose that at-bat. She's still 1 for 2, and that's her 170th RBI. And then Jenny hits into a double play. We go to the 6th. It's 12-3. All right, Sakad.
Number 44.
And it's 12-4. That didn't take real fucking long, did it, Sakad?
Now batting, the right fielder, number 5.
So he's already tense. And it only took one batter. Swing and a miss at number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 31.
Okay, so where's their pitcher spot? 6. Out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 33.
Okay, give me the slider down and in. Here we go with the foul balls again. How many foul balls do you need to decide an at-bat? That is ridiculous. Grounded to Jenny. Steps on first, out number 3. Go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 12-4.
Third baseman, number 88.
2-0. And base hit up the middle. By the time Mia comes around again, they're going to have a new pitcher.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 28.
And that was way inside. Two. And that's going to be a double play.
Now batting, the catcher, number 20.
That was up. That is high and deep and not deep enough. Go to the 7th. It's 12-4. You know what? I'm going to do it.
Pitching, number 50.
He's coming into the game neutral. I don't like it on leads that are less than 10 runs. But Baldy has been pretty good at these lately. Popped up. Left field. Amberst under it. Out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 20.
Give me the changeup down and away. Keep it out of the zone. Swing and a miss on number 2. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Number 13.
At least try and give him a save this set. And now it's 12-5.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 32.
Baldy. That's double.
Now batting, the pitcher. Now batting,
And they're going to the bench.
88.
0-2. Got her looking. They scored 1 to cut into our lead. We're now ahead 12-5.
The pitcher, number 54.
And Baldy up the middle for a base hit. Well, that's going to help his mojo.
Now batting, the
Willow's 4 for 4.
fielder, number 35.
Good pitch. 2-1. Okay, so now Willow's catching up. She's got 51. Amber stuffed the middle base hit. That'll bring me to the plate. Pitcher is now tense. Probably going to keep him in for Mia. That is high and deep and...
Shortstop, number 25.
Did we just go back to back to back? Meanwhile, Mia be like, fuck you, I'm Mia Guru.
Number 42.
And he boots it. That Jenny's on base. Still nobody out.
Third baseman,
Okay, yeah, our offense just exploded.
88.
Good pitch. Really? Four home runs in the inning. 3 of them have been 2-run home runs. Five home runs in the inning, 8 runs, still nobody out. Our first out is Zenlog.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 54.
That's fair down the line. Willa with 2 home runs. One of them earlier this inning. Three one. That's a walk. First and second, 1 out. 8 runs already across. And they're finally going to the bullpen. And Embers gets down for a base hit. That'll load the bases with 1 out. Good pitch. Another good pitch. 2-2. Six home runs this inning. And then Mia lines out to second. Probably shouldn't have swung at that one. Up the middle, base hit. And that gets down for a base hit. Inning stays alive. One out. Inning stays alive. That'll load the bases. And it's Zenlog at the plate. She's 2 for 5. Grounded into our first out earlier this inning. What kind of a pitch was that? And she lines out to first, but we scored 12. Each of them on a home run. 6 home runs that inning. And importantly, one by Mia. So now she has a 2 home run lead on Lane Russo. That was a strike. And here we go with the foul balls again. Out number 2. That's high and deep. Out number 3. We go to the 9th. It's 24 to 5. Or bottom of the 8th. It's 24 to 5. 2 for 2 in both of them last inning. That was up and inside. What the hell was that? Out number 1. Hey, she didn't crush it. That was inside. And we don't score. We go to the 9th. It's 24 to 5.
Now batting, the second baseman, number
Up the middle, base hit. All right, Baldy, you just need 3 outs. Extend your record for the single season saves record. Grounded a cryptid. 1, 2, double play.
The center fielder, number 26.
That was a strike. Swing and a miss at number 3. That's ball game. What the hell happened with that 7th inning? 6 home runs. Mia went 2 for 4, bringing her batting average down. Yeah, whenever you bat 500 and your batting average goes down. So now she has, I believe, an 11-point lead on Lane, but a 2 home run lead. Okay, so Draken's getting contact. Oh, okay. Of course, we got two juiced players, and none of them are Rudo. No, I want to save her stamina. Okay, let's bring in Aerith to play left field. At her 5th. All right, so could we not do that again? The number of foul balls that game was just obscene.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 33.
1 pitch, 1 out. Don't mind if I do.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 31.
Grounder threw Mia for a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 32.
0-2. Oh, here we go again with the obscene foul balls. 3. Yeah, he should have been out.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Here we go.
number 22.
4. 5. Grounded to Jenny, steps on first for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 13.
Popped up. Infield, Mia under it. Out number 3. But they got that home run, taking early 2-0 lead.
The center fielder, number 35.
I don't know about that one. Or that one. That one was up. Clearly up. Well, Willow up the middle for a base hit. right, Jenny.
Number 41.
Okay, Willow might be able to steal a base on these guys. Not on a fastball, though.
Nope, high. Strike.
Foul. Yep, should have gone. That's a double play.
Fielder. Number 85. Ball low. Outside.
2-1. Well, it's 2-1.
Number 25.
And that's 57. Okay, so now she has a 3 home run lead on Lane Russo. Man, I'm gonna miss all these home runs next season when we go back to the Bingata Bowl. He scored 2 to tie the game. It's 2-2 going into the second. Out number 1.
The catcher, number 88.
0-1. Give me the slider. Down and in. And that's a base hit up the middle. Okay, I don't think we're going to have 2 here. And we got the pitcher spot up next. Oh my God. Well, got him looking. Pitcher spot up.
Number 14.
That was strike 3. That was absolutely strike 3. Why is she still at the plate? Why is the count full? Well, you got the strikeout, but that lasted much longer than it needed to. We go to the bottom of the second. It's 2-2.
Number 88.
1-0. 2-0. That was down. 3-1. That was a good pitch. That's high and deep and in a glove.
Second baseman, number 28.
That was outside. And then Cryptid grounds out to second, out or grounds out to short, out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, number 20.
And Enlog with the gapper. Keep that to a single. Brings Rudo to the plate.
Go, Pack, go!
All right, Rudo, a base hit does you a world of good. You're struggling to get timely outs. Base hit up the middle. All right, Willow. 1 for 1. Runner in scoring position, and you ground out to third. Ends the inning. We go to the third. It's still 2-2.
Now back, the second baseman, number 33.
And that's going to be extras. Lauren keeping her at first. That's interesting.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Given her speed, she could easily have made it to second. Swing and a miss, out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 32.
That was a strike. Popped up, left field. Aerith coming in. Out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 22.
What the hell was that?
Now batting, the right fielder, number 13.
0-2. Swing and a miss out number 3. They get a runner on third but can't score. We go to the bottom of the third. It's 2-2.
The first baseman, number 42. That's inside.
Gonna have Mia at the plate this inning, and she's trying to gain some space between her and everybody else in the Triple Crown running. That was up. Really? Good pitch.
Nope, high.
1-1. Good pitch.
Ball low.
2-2. Up the middle, base hit. Gets Mia to the plate. Runner on. She's already hit a home run.
Shortstop.
She's lost 2 points to her batting average from the start of the set, though. That was outside.
Ball inside. That's inside.
2-1. Up the middle, base hit. All right, Eric, you got 1 out, 2 on. And they were playing her shallow. That's going to drop. That's going to score at least 1. Out at second. RBI base hit. She's thrown out at second, but it gives us a 3-2 lead.
That's inside. Inside.
That gets down for a base hit. That brings in a run. It's 4-2.
Number 28. Ball inside.
1-0. And then Cryptid lines out to third, but we scored 2 to take a 4-2 lead into the 4th.
Center fielder. Number 26.
Out number 1.
The catcher.
Rudo struggles again this inning. I might have to pull him for the 5th, which means he wouldn't qualify for the win. Well, 2 quick outs. We might be able to bring him in for the 5th if he continues getting these quick outs. Okay, number 8 hitter. You don't have to beat this guy. It'd be nice if he did. Popped up, and you did. Out number 3. Go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 4-2. And then Enlug grounds out to short. That was a good pitch. And Rudo grounds out to first, out number 2. Willow's 1 for 2. I don't know about that one. Not looked inside. 2-1. 3-1. Okay, that was a good pitch. That's a walk. That was up. And she lines out to short. We don't score. We go to the 5th. It's 4-2. Okay, they're keeping the pitcher in. She has been recovering a little bit, so this isn't exactly a free out. Well, she grounds out to Jenny. This is the part of the lineup that's been really screwing Rudo. That was a strike. The only way that that ball call was even more of a strike was if it was down the middle. We still get the out. Out number 2. Was a strike. Grounded to Jenny. So that's 2 quick innings for Rudo. I don't know if I want to bring him in for the 6th, though, because that first inning was a bit of a struggle. Grounded to second, out number 1. Right, yeah, you need a hit here to bring your batting average back to where it was at the start of the set. And she grounds out to short. Out number 2. 1-0. 2-0. That was up. And Aerith up the middle for a base hit. I think it's 6-2. Oh, they're going to hit. We destroyed this guy last game. Well, Cryptid flies out to center, but we scored 2 to take a 6-2 lead into the 6th. He is locked in, although he does have the meat of the lineup. And this team seems to like hitting a ton of foul balls. 2 strike foul balls, no less. We got him out number 1. All right, Glade. That was a strike. If our offense can blow the fuck up, that'd be great. Because Baldy doesn't have enough stamina for a conventional save. Well, how much stamina does he have? I can't even check. Might bring in Madeline for an inning. Out number 3. Go to the bottom of the 6th. It's still 6-2. Hey, Dragons, welcome to Earth. That was up. Good pitch. 1-2. That was inside. Four-run lead. Good pitch. Don't know about that one. That was outside. That was also a good pitch. Inside. So we crushed this guy last game, and now we can't get a hit off of him this game. Gotta love how baseball works sometimes. Up the middle base hit. All right, Jenny, you're 0 for 3. 1-0. Up the middle base hit. 2 on, 2 out. And I line out to second. We don't score. We go to the 7th inning. Eric.
Now batting the center fielder, number 26. Break. Break.
Popped up, right field. Out number 1.
Now batting the catcher, number 88. Break. Break.
0-2.
Strike 3, you're out.
Out number 2. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk this batter.
Number 27.
They're going to go to the bench. They're still in it. They're going to go to the bench, which means we're going to get a different pitcher for the bottom of the 7th.
Take your base. Now batting, number 12.
This pitcher we can't seem to hit. Although we do have Mia at the plate next inning. Grounded to Mia onto first. Out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 7th at 6-2. She's 2 for 3.
Number 25.
3 for 4. Base hit up the middle.
Now batting the left fielder, number 45. That's up.
1-0. And Aerith lines out to right. Out number 1.
Now batting the third baseman, number 88.
Okay, that was a good pitch. 2-2. That was up. All right, Cryptid. Time to do something. I was outside. And that's going to be a gapper. That's going to send me over to third. Okay, and he's going to second. That was a good pitch. I'll give you that one. 1-2. 1-1. 2-1. God damn it. And she lines out to second. We go to the 8th. It's still 6-2. That was strike 3. So yeah, base runner shouldn't be on. Instead, she's in scoring position. So that's going to send him over to third, but we do have the out number 1. It's a cod. Okay, solid contact. That's not a good sign. Keep it out of the zone. It was strike 3. Oh, look. Another base runner that's on base. That shouldn't be. So that's 2 hits that came off of strikeouts. Should have been strikeouts. We should actually be out of this inning right now. Okay, so we got the out. Got to strike him out, couldn't get to throw him out, though. Yeah, it was a strike. 1-2. Popped up. Who am I controlling? Out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's 6-3. Amberst up the middle for a base hit. Good pitch. 1-1. Very borderline. And then Willow grounds into a double play. Jenny up the middle for a base hit. That brings me to the plate. Two for 4. Good pitch. Hey, they got one right. That was inside. All right, Baldy, close it out. You got 6, 7, and 8. That was a strike. I am now regretting bringing him in last game for a 3-inning save. Popped up, center field, deep but not deep enough, out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, number 88.
Willow, go to center field. Lane, come on in. Let's get some defense in this bitch. Diving stop by Mia, on to first, out number 2. Okay, where's Chrono Gear? So Chrono Gear is in the game. And that's going to be a base hit to right.
Now batting, number 3.
Popped up and foul. That was strike 3. Fly ball, Willow. Ball game. Okay, so that was a bit scary. We still came out with the win, 6-3. Mia with the home run, increasing her lead, 57-54. She's now batting .565. She lost 2 points on her batting average from the start of the set. And starting tomorrow, we're going to be bringing back Lane. Oh, +5 power. Don't know how much I like it, but it works. And he's gaining at least +4 contact. Wait a second, what was his grade before? D-. Okay, so he went up to a D. We gained 2 grades today, bringing us up to 6.71. But that is for next time. It is here that I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, wait a second, why am I at 111? Oh, 114, okay. It is here that I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, I'm just going to warn you right now. Dragon Quest IX is going to be a little boring. And that's because we found out yesterday that we are moving into the Miracle Sword with the mini medals. I want that weapon. We're in the final dungeon. I want that weapon. And we need to find 7 mini medals. So that's pretty much all we're going to be doing today. And, you know, fighting to gain a few levels to get ready for the final part. We got our ass kicked by a boss yesterday, so gonna be looking for the Miracle Sword. I will see you all in a little bit.